One common mistake that I see when people cut out the strings is they just start here and just start cutting the crosses and go all the way to the very top. That's going to put undue pressure on the racket frame. Also, could do the same thing, cutting out all the mains, going all the way across. That puts undue pressure on the racket frame. It can either pull it this way, depending on what you cut out first, or going this way. So we want to keep the life of the racket frame as long as possible and keep it healthy. There are two options that I like for cutting out the strings. The first one is making a plus sign on your racket. So you start at the bottom of the racket and cutting out the crosses all the way up to about the halfway point. Then go and cut all the mains out going to the left, and then come back and go all the way to the right, cutting out all the mains, and then finish off all the way to the top, cutting the crosses. Right now, I'm going to show you the way I like it. I'm going to go to a main and a cross and snip, and I'm going to go one above, cut there, and then go back down below and go all the way across until I've created a line. So here we go. We're going to get right in the middle of the racket, roughly the middle, find a main and a cross, and cut. Then we're going to go up above, main and a cross, cut, 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 until you're all the way done. One of the main or important part of this is that you do it quickly, because the longer you take, the more tension, uneven tension is going to occur on your racket. So those are two possible options. And the reason we do this in this fashion, because if you left all the mains, you're just, like I said, you're going to put all that pressure going from top to bottom. When we frame it, when we racket, or when we string a racket, we have 2 points here that hold the racket. So when you start doing all the mains and the pressure is coming this way, these mounts hold the frame in place, so there's not so much stress put on the racket.